Is Bard's Tale Trilogy remastered. I'm going to start a new game, roll up some dudes, and just play for a little bit. See what you think about it. Legacy mode is disabled, but I would go with higher XP requirements if I could. I'd go with auto map disabled, things like that I'm used to from the 80s, old school. Old school. So right there, fair warning, every save is called autosave, so make sure you rename your saves every time you save. If you just hit enter when you save, you're going to overwrite anytime you create a new game all of your other saves. It's fine. I found that after about an hour. I found that out the hard way. Graphics are nice and updated. This is 1080p full screen and broadcasting in 720, but there's a lot of screen space not used here. Story we don't care about. Read it all 30 years ago. So, creating a new guy. I'm going to create a monk first. I'm going to reroll until I get 18 strength and a pretty high dexterity and constitution. That's my goal here. Dwarf monk, that's what I meant to go for, not hobbit. So when you're re-rolling here, my suggestion is to go for a total stats, strength, intelligence, dexterity, constitution, luck. Total of all that should be 63 to 67 or so. Every time you gain a level, you'll increase one of those stats randomly. But if you have a lot of low points, it's going to take a lot longer for that to happen. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time here just for purposes of showing the game, so I'll just make some dudes. Next, I think I'll make a warrior. Go with a half-orc. Alright, I'm going to create just 6 here real quick. I'm going to go with a monk, I'm going to go with a warrior, I'm going to go with a hunter, I'm going to go half elf here, half elf. Oh, that won't work. Elf. Nope. Human. There we go. Monk, warrior, hunter, paladin. We'll go with a dwarf paladin. I'll go with a human dwarf female paladin. Okay. Just one picture for all, I guess. There we go, good enough. Looks like they made new character portraits for all the do female options. They didn't have male options back in 1980 when they first made the game. So they're a little bit not quite in the same vein as far as the art style goes, but it's really close. The others, they just actually redrew what was already existing. These had to be made from scratch. Alright, two spellcasters here, and for some reason, check this out, gnome, you can't get a 18 intelligence. It goes as high as 17, but 9 times overall, I've never gotten 18. And all the other stats you can see there, they add up to like 50, 40, I mean, barely 50 sometimes. So not such a good gnome idea to go with gnome for a spellcaster. A pretty good one's elf. You can just deal with not having an 18 and getting a 17 intelligence with an elf. Maybe it's 16. And that's good enough, because after not too many levels, you'll have intelligence of 18 versus the max. So there, good enough. Hit points, spell points, pretty good. Elf magician. Definitely want to have high spell points at least to start with, because you only get one chance to get the high points on the starting level. After that, it's I think somewhere between 8 and 10 maximum of 8 points every level. So if you start off with 22, 23, you're setting yourself up pretty good to start. Normally I would do this for like an hour, because I want to get the best stats I possibly can, but for the purposes of moving on. Okay, so we got our list here of monk, warrior, hunter, paladin, bard, conjuring, person, magic weapon. But before I do all this, I'm going to remove everybody so it saves them. Then I'm going to add the A team, which is the starting default party, to this list. To the group. And I'm going to steal all their equipment. Look at that, the starting bard guy has a fire horn to start with. So basically the inventory here has changed a little bit. It's a common inventory. So everything that you equip is stuck on that person. So for example, if I equip the tower shield, the halberd, the gauntlets on this guy, and then I go to Sid, his tower shield, gauntlets, and helm are there. But now you can see they're all off the list. Well, anyway, you get the point. If you equip something on one person, it takes it away from the equipable items for everybody else. So I'm basically unequipping everything on this starting party. And then I'm going to leave one person in the party and add 6 of my new people from my new party and equip all the stuff that I'm unequipping here. So now I'm going to add, let's see, add a member, my new member, add my monk, and then I'm going to remove everybody else, but I'm going to leave the monk so that he's still got the 26 inventory items. I'm going to add the stuff that I stole from everybody else. Okay, that took forever. So I'm in the city. Do you want a quick tutorial on the game controls? Sure. It works pretty much like the game did when you first played it back in the 80s. Move around, S character, and the back arrow turns you around. It doesn't move you backwards. And what they did is they added new stuff up here. They suggest you keep an open party slot for puzzle-related summons, NPCs that might want to join your party. But if you come to a point where that is the case, you can just remove one of your characters at the guild, go do the puzzle, and then come back and pick them up later after you're done. I like having 7 characters I can fully control. Alright, let's see here. What does all this do? So you save. And if you default to autosave and you start a new game, it overwrites it, so... Save 001. And in this town, you just basically break into buildings, fight stuff. And at level 1, you're super, super weak. So you get a confirmation of what everybody's done. It's a little different and new. It's my first time playing this. I just finished Bard's Tale 2. Well, didn't finish it. I got 2/3 of the way through a while back. So I'm really used to how that game plays. So he's attacking, playing a spell, casting a spell, casting a spell. Killed it, got some experience points. Hooray! So it's going to take 900 experience for the monk, 1,000, I think, for everybody else. Spellcasters are weak. But this is half normal compared to the originals. Some buildings here. Oh, that was cool, this little skull. Did a little chomper move when I got attacked. So you can either hit P here, or you can click it with the mouse. Either one works. So I'm attacking, singing a bard song, just kind of picking one. Party attack would attack your own party members. That can come in handy, for example, if you want to have a bard spell. Oh, so when you cast a spell, I was holding down my push to talk key there. When you cast a spell, you can still type in the 4-digit acronym. So, like, for example, here, I'm going to take my mic off here. VOPL is Vorpal Plating. You can type it if you're just wanting to use keyboard only. Very possible to play the game 100% with only the keyboard, and it looks like they've made it so you can also only use the mouse, except for times when you have to do keyboard input, like entering your character name. Vorpal Plating, let's give more commands in Vorpal Plating. Victory! So I'm just gonna bust into some houses here. That's the best way to kill the guys for now during the day. I don't want to go to a dungeon just yet, I just want to get level 2. Quick Quick Fix is actually a new spell they didn't have in Bard's Tale when I originally started. They added it to Magicians, it looks like, just so you'd have a little bit of extra healing at the very start. Alright, how we doing, Monk Man? 69 out of 900. Got a ways to go. Confirmation that you've saved your game. Interesting. I like how they have tooltips over right here. It tells you what it's going to do. This tune increases the damage your party will do in combat by driving them into a berserker rage. So light plus hit. Make your foes do less damage. Heal party's wounds. So in the first game, when you would cast a spell or sing a song with your bard, even if you killed everything before the bard's turn came up, he would still sing the song and you'd have to go back to the tavern all the time to wet his whistle so he could swing more. And it looks like here... Oh, no, I've lost my voice. I thought maybe it was not singing the bard song if you didn't have enough. Let me rephrase that. I thought maybe it wasn't singing the bard song if you had killed everything first. Nope, it just turns out I haven't gone to the tavern. So let's see, where's the tavern here? To change the buildings so that you can see them. They got like lore in random rooms. That's kind of cool. Those were like hints from the clue book. I remember saving up my money as a kid to buy that thing because it was almost impossible. Almost impossible to play without it. Not impossible, but there was so much that you had to map manually that even as a kid I got kind of sick of that pretty quick. Oh, look at that. Found a mace, I found some chainmail. And these empty rooms. Leather armor. I remember finding stuff from the first game. Six barbarians running away. Alright, still gotta find a tavern. Let's look at this map here. Mini-map. Oh, that's kind of hard to see. Journal? Okay, that's the map. Let's see. Empty house, Scott's shop, reboard wall. I want an inn. That is very hard to see. I haven't found the inn yet. It's this way. Oh, there's a gate. Kyle Aaron's Tower. Alright. Go in. Come on in. Nope, still no in. Guessing you'll be able to see it from the side. One nomad. I'm gonna fight this guy. Advance. save. 148 experience. Woohoo! Alright, in. Still no in. It's probably down here. Alright. In, come on in. There's Roscoe's. Roscoe's got a cat. Never noticed that. So Roscoe is the spell guy. He restores your spell points like the temple restores your hit points. But it's kind of expensive. You also get it from walking around. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's been some blue bars that have kind of been flashing down below. That's my spellcasters regaining spell points as I move around. So I'm going to cast that quick fix and heal up my guys here since I have full spell points. C for cast. Choose the character. Alright, fully healed. Still looking for that. There's that blue thing I just saw. I don't know what that was. There you go. So if you had an open spot, and you only had 6 party members, you could randomly have this orc or whatever it is join you. And that could fill up your 7th spot. But since I'm full, I can either fight it or leave it. I'm going to fight it since there's just one. Oh man, danger. See, this first level or 2 is so dangerous because you can get killed in like 2 hits. So basically you just gotta run around, kill 1 or 2 things, save, heal yourself, repeat. Elusive inn. Alright. Is that it? No, that's the Adventurer's Guild. So you can see the mini-map there, I think. It's overlaid in the right half of the exploring window. It's enough to show me... Run away! It's enough to show me things, but... I can't find the end yet. Oh, here's the temple. So, like, see, Monkman has 4 hit points down. Go to heal him, it's 5 gold per hit point at level 1. It's kind of a lot, but... We'll heal him up. Oh, That's nostalgia right there. I'm just finding all sorts of stuff. Barging into rooms. So you can't see it, but what I'm doing is I'm just attacking, defending, because all this stuff dies in 1 or 2 hits. So why waste my skill points for now? I don't get experience or anything with casting spells. So I'll play it safe. Oh, that's what that blue thing was. So if you run into a wall, ouch. Alrighty. Kind of like how you can see the buildings from the sides. Also, there's like super bloom in the sky. Look at that. You can't even see the... Wow. Don't forget to save. Alright, there's the inn on the left. There's also the review board. So one ahead and one to the left, that's the inn. And you can see it. Oh my gosh, look at that picture. That's old school. Does it say Dragon's Grog? The Dragon's Grog 2-drink minimum. Let's order ourselves a drink that'll get made fun of. The girls in the tavern laughed at me. So I gotta order like ale for my bard here. There we go. So now my bard can sing another song. And it's supposed to be like 1 song per level, but at a certain point you'll get a weapon that allows you to sing unlimited songs. It's just in the first couple levels where it's a little slow and tedious. Oh yeah, I'm kicking butt. Let's see how my party's doing. Monkman. Ooh, 300 experience points almost. Bard Blazing Street. So, you used to be able to type question mark and it would tell you where you're at. Now you can do, well, you can still do question mark. You can click it from the menu. Where am I? You're on Bard Blazing Street, facing west. It's now mid-morning. Also, it's always mid-morning if you leave the tavern, or sorry, the Adventurers Guild. Every time you leave the Adventurers Guild, it resets the in-game clock to morning time. So check this out. Also here, this isn't actually saving the game, but you can save your party in the order that it's in, so that later if you want to switch up your party to something else and re-add them back, you don't have to add all 7 people in a row. So saving my party, for example, here too. Dance Party USA. So now if you look here, return to the previous menu, I'm removing everybody. And then I'm going to re-add them in, but instead of re-adding one member, I'm going to add the party. And there they all are, back as the way they were. see, what else might people want to see here? Let's see, look around. What do these things do? Journal, mini-map, party attack, portal down, portal up. Those are for like in dungeons. You'll have portals that you can levitate up or down, and there you have to. Is very confusing when I was playing this on an emulator because I didn't have good instructions. So when I got to a portal, I was like, what the hell do I do? Oh yeah, take it up or down. I have to use these hotkeys. You can see that's flashed down here. Flashed blue. My spell points were regenerating because it's daytime. Use an item, play a bard song, cast a spell. Where am I? So these are all options that you can use with your mouse. Pretty nice. Inventories for everybody. Again. So he has gloves, armor, buckler, and a mace. In a level or two, I'm going to get rid of his weapon because he'll do better without a weapon. But you can see here everybody that's got everything that each character has equipped is highlighted in white. Things that they don't have equipped but are in inventory are black. And like down here, maybe there's some stuff. Yeah, here we go. It's red if you can't use the item. So, I don't know what else there is to really show you here. Gold total, experience totals. So, half-orc warrior. It doesn't tell you how much damage they do or how many attacks they get. I've always wondered how that worked, and I've never been able to see it on, like, character sheets. You can see it if you get a monster in your party and you look at their stats. It'll tell you how much damage they do, how many attacks they do. But if you look at your own party members, it doesn't tell you that. That's always been kind of a bummer. Alright, well, I guess that's a quick look at the game. As you're turning and you're sitting here in town, time is ticking down, so you will get attacked randomly. You'll have things happen to you. It's mostly just random encounters in town that are pretty easy for the most part, but at level 1 nothing is a given, so save after every fight. Flashes red down here when you get hit. They took 2 points of damage. A little red thing around them. Oh my gosh, 28 experience points. Was that stuff in the sky snow? It was. That wasn't bloom. I forgot the point of the story. The point of the story is this mage cast eternal winter around this town, cutting off all help, and it's your job to stop him. Mangar, I think it was. So yeah, it's snowy in town because there's eternal winter outside. You can't leave the town. All the dungeons are in the town. Bard's Tale 2 had expanded. They had like 6 cities. You had to go around and find things in the wilderness. Each city had a dungeon, etc. Alright, well, let's see. Guess I'll just go fight some stuff. Oh man, Doom. Doom! 10 more damage, and I'll be dead. I need the regeneration one. What's that? Heals the party's wounds during combat. There we go. Oh, so much danger. That was not smart. I did not look at how many gnomes there were before I decided to fight. That was almost doom. Oh my gosh, 80 experience. That's huge. Remember to save. Because you never know when you're going to die and lose all that work you've put in. Let's see here. Monkman, 367 out of 900. Nice. I guess maybe I'll turn bloom off here, see how that affects things. Not quite so bright. I hate bloom though anyway. Statues. 6 orcs. Alright, since I just saved to watch this, I'm gonna die so bad. But maybe I'll pick a good bard song that'll help. Damage party will do. Increases the chance of hitting them. Foes do less damage. Heal the party. Make party more difficult to hit. Anti-magic field. I think I want to have my party do more damage. Paladini getting rocked. Oh man, dead. Oh. Orcs are bad news. Six orcs at level 1. Not a good idea. So now, because Lady Warrior died, everybody moved up 1, and the first 4 people are the people that can get hit with melee attacks. So now Bard can get hit, but Conjurina and Magic Woman are still safe. And I'm still facing 6 orcs, so I'm gonna run away like a wuss. But I failed, so Firehorn time. Firehorn's pretty good. If I don't die. You can speed up the text message. Speed. I guess I'll do that to show you the difference. So, I got one of my party members killed. Did they gain experience? 467. 367. No. So if your party member dies and is not resurrected in combat, which you don't have the spell for until later, they don't get experience. So, I'm gonna cheese it. That was pretty easy. Back to life. Oh my gosh, a skeleton. So one skeleton did 10 points of damage, which is half my health, in one hit. Ouch. there's something that's missing. Why can't you click on the person who you're going to heal down here? Why do you have to select them up there? So I want to heal number 2, but I can't click on number 2 down there. I click on number 2 up there. That ain't right. Oh well, it works. 3 spiders. I can handle this. Fight. Attack. 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 Attack! Whoa, that went really fast. Maybe I will turn that down the speed at which that goes. Holy cow. Don't forget to save. Three magicians. They made me old, you know. That means it's temple time. So this icon's really small. Temple is 2 hands, which is... It's everywhere. So these look like books, but they're... Oh no, empty house. Okay, there we go. Yay! So how much is it going to cost to become not old? 150 in gold. Alright. Let's heal everybody up as well. I'm rich. Is going to cost me 45 gold. Oh my gosh. So now I'm down a bunch of spell points, and I didn't plan very well in creating my characters. I've got low spell points, but if this had been a real game that I was starting, I would have spent a lot more time rolling the best stats out. Ended up with like 23 or 24 to start with, like I did with Conjurina, but that was just luck. You gotta spend a bunch of time re-rolling until you get good stats, because you only get one shot. I'm going to go back to the guild, I'm going to save, and I'm going to call this a day. Let's play. It hasn't been too long, but you kind of get the idea. The idea here is you want to level up, you get more hit points, you get more spell points, get more spells. All your spellcasters, as they get, like here, you have 4 different spell schools, and you have 7 different spell levels within each school. So at level 1 and 2 you have spells of level 1. Level 3 you gain access to spell level 2, and then every other level after that. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Once you hit level 13 and you've purchased your level 7 spells, you can either continue gaining experience in that spell school, or you can go to the review board and switch and become a different spellcaster. So you have 7, like let's say I'm level 13 Conjurer, I've purchased my level 7 spells, I can then go to the review board and become a Magician. And then I'll become level 1 Magician with the same 900, and then going up from there. EXP requirements. And the thing is, well, once you switch, you can't go back. So don't switch until you're spell level 7, which is character level 13. Wizard takes a whole lot more experience points than Sorcerer, so be careful if in Bard's Tale 1 you end on Wizard. I don't know if it's actually the case here or not, but it used to take like, I forget the number of experience points, but it was a lot compared to leveling up a Sorcerer once you got your 7th spell level. Maybe they fixed that or lessened the curve, I don't know. But there you go. That's the idea of the game. You go around, you kill stuff, you get stronger, you get more hit points, you get more spells, you get more access to things, you go into dungeons. I haven't yet actually found the first dungeon. The first hour or 2 of playing this is going to just be me running around, killing level 1 or 2 things at a time until all my guys are level 2 or 3 when they're a little stronger. So, thanks for watching if you did, and hopefully this was helpful, or at least gave you an idea of what the game is like. I'm just going to keep playing here, maybe try to find that dungeon or kill some stuff. Get level 1, or level 2, maybe. 3 nomads. So 20 feet away I have to advance. Otherwise I can't hit them except with spells. Kind of like how when you hit somebody or they hit you, you get a little animation up there. That's kind of cool. They didn't have that in the first game. Not first game. The original game. Now I was playing this in a window to make everything a little bit easier because there's a lot of open screen space here, but when I was streaming, it was streaming on my desktop, so I didn't want that. Didn't think that'd be very interesting to watch. So here's the mini-map. I've explored some of it. You can see these white spots are places I've kind of seen but haven't gone yet. These darkened buildings are buildings I've been inside of. Some of these have like lore inside of them, which is kind of cool. Most of them are just empty houses though. Here, empty house, empty house. Let's go find out what's inside those. Barbarians. Nice little shuffle sound the barbarians are making. I'm so gonna die. Oh man, I remembered barbarians being tough at level 1, but I forgot. Woohoo! Oh my god, 85 experience. Let's see, Monk Man, how you doing? 300 to go. let's see, I guess if you're watching this, maybe you'd want to see inventory and how that works. So, you click on a person, you get their basic stats here. I just made up a bunch of people real quick. I didn't care about stats just to show the game. But the inventory is kind of cool in that it's a shared inventory, and anything that's not equipped is part of that inventory. So everything white here is equipped. Unequip it by spacebarring. So now as I unequip it, it increases like the party inventory here. But as I use things up, or sorry, as I equip them, it takes it away from the party inventory. So now if I go over to like Hunter, he doesn't have... Well, I'm not explaining this very well. Basically, if you equip something, it's only part of that character's inventory. If you unequip it, it's part of the party inventory. So it's kind of cool in that sense. You don't have to switch around 17 different tabs to move everything around. So I'm just going to go kill some more stuff. Maybe I'll get a level. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I'm kind of hurting here, actually, with no way to heal myself. So I'm going to make my way to a temple and hope I don't get attacked too much and die with 8 hit points. I haven't saved in a little while, like I'm supposed to on level 1. Oh, 1 hit point left. Alright, where's this temple? These icons are too small, but the temple is a set of hands here, and that's way down here, so I gotta go... Oh my gosh. Still not there. There it is. So I have 2,000 gold. It's pooled between the party. So I'm just going to heal everybody. And again, if I was just not making up a character party just to show this off, everybody would have like 27 or 28 hit points. But I was just messing around to create a stupid party that would work. So everybody's weak and crappy. So save a lot after every fight you win, because the next one could kill you. There's the Adventurers Guild. You can see it from the side. Order a drink. Bardy Bard. You want some ginger ale? Nobody's impressed. I wonder what the barkeep has to say. Oops, I pushed a talk hotkey. Talk ain't cheap. So I gave him some review board, some 15 gold, and he told me the review board is on Trumpet Street. Oh, mini-map. Where's Trumpet Street? Oh, it doesn't tell you on the map, I don't think. It tells you where the gates are, and where the houses are. Now, what street am I on? Where am I? You're on Trumpet Street, facing west. So, review board. Oh, I'm stupid. It's right next door. Oh, man. it's actually good enough to advance yet. It'll tell you how much you have to go. Yep, all my guys are 2 weeks still. Let's kick in some doors. 6 barbarians. Run away! So there's gates here that block. Let's see, is that a dungeon? Is that the end? I don't know what that is. Kylerian's Tower. I recognize that name, but I forget what it does. 7 dogs. That's too many. Level 1. Oh crap. I failed running. I'm gonna die. Oh, mad dogs. Ow. Ow. Maybe I can run away this time. Alright. Crap! Oh yeah, I ran away from that one too. So now that I just left the temple, I've got to go find it again, because I got bitten by mad dogs. Way down here. Alright. Use all my money to heal everybody. That's okay. So, hey, 2 people watching, I know I'm not like the super fastest, most exciting Twitch player here, but I just beat Bard's Tale 2 like a week ago. And this game plays a lot smoother and a lot nicer than the emulated versions I was playing. Smashing some buildings here, try to gain some experience. Maybe gain a level before I die. So I know this looks like there's a lot of white space on the screen, and there is. But you have to keep in mind that this game was originally put out in 1981 or 2 on like Apple II computers. And the resolution of that was something like 320 by 200. And if you were lucky enough to have the really expensive Apple II GS, you got 640 by 200 resolution. So I think they did a pretty good job with what they had as far as putting a lot on the screen, but I'd probably play this in a window so it's not so empty. Yeah, nostalgia is strong. 739 experience out of 900 on the monk, but my other people take 1,000 experience to level up. So I'm going to try to level up everybody once, and then I'll end this Let's Play. Let's go find some stuff to kill. Seven hobbits. Oh, this is doom. But here we go. My bard has a fire horn, so I'm going to use that. I stole it from the beginning party. Use an item, fire horn. Oh, yeah. Bardy Bard uses fire horns on hobbits and wastes them all. 70 experience. Okay, make sure you save. Because you could die in 2 seconds. See, 5 kobolds, 2 seconds later. Watch this. I'll probably die. I think that was a hip-hop kobold. He just went, yeah! Yeah! I'm a kobold! Yeah! Yeah! Kobold! Yeah! Three hit points left. I think I won. Oh yeah. Okay, quick save. Back to the temple. 2 ahead. So healing gets a little more expensive as you gain levels, I think. But for now, I'm gaining more gold than I'm spending healing myself, so I'm doing good. Bad news is I'm not getting spell points. I gotta go to Roscoe's to heal those up. I've got a healing spell, but it costs like... I don't even know. I'll have to look, actually. So it costs 3 points to cast a healing spell that heals 4 or 5 hit points, something like that. So right now it's a little bit easier to not spend money at Roscoe's because he's more expensive, and to use the temple. But it won't take very long before healing myself with healing spells and then healing up here at Roscoe's is going to be cheaper than healing at the temple. So like, for example, to heal 7 spell points for Magic Woman, it's going to cost 70 gold. And that 70 gold would heal something like 8 hit points. Well, I can heal 5 gold apiece, so I can heal 14 hit points. It sounds like I'm just nitpicking, but we have to heal after like every fight. It adds up. But since I'm rich, I'm going to re-energize everybody here. Oh, yeah. And Roscoe's too nice looking for, like, a magic user. He needs to look a little more evil. Maybe have, like, an evil-er looking cat. They went too nice on the cat animation there. Oh, you can find stuff in empty houses now. Some of these empty houses have lore in them, and some of them have 7 hobgoblins in them. I don't know if I saved or not. I'm gonna risk it. because I've got Firehorn. I kind of cheesed it. When you start the game, there's an A-list party or an A party. And if you create one person on your own and then add the A party, the bard in the A party has a Firehorn. You can unequip it and remove all the people that you didn't create and leave the one that you created, and then they have all the stuff you unequipped from the first party. One of them is a Firehorn. Totally cheesy, but I don't care. So let's see here. Hit points, or experience points, 941 out of 900, but my other people will take 1,000, so I need like 2 more battles. No's. I'm really curious when you level up if you can save, level up, reload if you don't like what you get. Because that's what I used to do as a kid. Oh, I only got 4 hit points at that level. Spend 5 minutes reloading my 5.5-inch floppy disk into the drive. $14 more experience needed. 1 gnome, I think this will do it. That was easy. Oh, 11. I needed 14. 3 conjurers. I like how you can still type the spell names with the 4 codes. You don't have to, but you can. VOPL, VOPL. Alright, so everybody has enough to level up. Oops, let go my mic there. Everybody has enough to level up 1 time, so I'm gonna go save first. And then I'm gonna go to the review board, and I'm gonna level everybody up 1 time, just to see how that works. Because I have not done that yet. So review board is way over here. And I'm here. Okay. Oops. So there's a mini-map there in exploration window. It's just kind of hard to see with everything being lightly colored in the background. There you can see the review boards right there. Okay, first I'm going to save so I can cheese it. So I can see if I can cheese it. And the idea is, you don't level up out in the field. I don't know if you watching this have ever played Bard's Tale, but you have to go back to the review board each time. And this is old school, so when you get hit points, you get a range of like 4 to 20, or whatever, depending on your constitution and your class. But you could very easily get the minimum every single time you level up, and suck at level 100, or whatever you end up at. So the idea is you start off and you roll your characters, not like I did where I just did it quick, but you roll your characters where they all have good stats and good starting hit points, and then every time you level up, if you don't get close to the maximum, reload and try it again. At least that's what I used to do. So let's see here. Monkman. I'm going off of memory here, but monks get something like 10 hit points a level, so I'm going to try for at least 10. So if I don't have 26 hit points after a level, I'm going to reload. So, see there, I went from 16 to 20. It's 4 hit points on level up. but he can get like 10 or 12. I know that from playing the games like 2 weeks ago. So, gonna cheese it, load my game, and see if I can get more like 8 or 10 hit points. Now, I don't know about anybody else playing this game, but for me, this was like the funnest part of the game, was just maximizing every single level up. So 2 hit points. Weak. I got dexterity, but I only got 2 hit points on that level up. That's weak. So I'm not going to do this for like an hour. I'm just going to do it a couple times for this one, just to show you that it's not really fair in a modern sense. It can really easily screw you. Like, I could have had 18 hit points at level 2, but now I have 24. But I really could have 26 or 28 if I keep trying. So as you play, you kind of get a sense of what your characters should get on level up. I know that like spellcasters, the maximum that they ever get is 8 spell points on a level up, and because your spell points are super important, I reload until I get 8 spell points on level up, no matter what, because it's just so important, and you never get a second chance on those. So Monkman, 16 hit points to 24. And that might actually be kind of the maximum he's going to get for now, because I rolled these guys kind of quick, and I didn't care about the Constitution score so much. So that's probably 8 points is probably close to the max for now. But if I had re-rolled this guy like I wanted to, without spending a bunch of time doing it, I didn't want to waste people's time, I would have gotten 16, 17 Constitution, and probably gotten like 10 or 11 points every level up, every hit point increase and level up. But anyway, I'll go ahead and level everybody else. My spellcasters are only going to get to level 2, so they're not going to have a chance to get additional spell levels, but you'll see the spell points increase. So Lady Warrior is a warrior, 19 hit points to 31. So warriors can get something like, looking at my notes here, 20 hit points once they have good Constitution, so that wasn't too bad. 12 hit points at level 2, but I would keep doing it until I got like 15, 16, or whatever was close to the max. Hunters get 13 to 20, something like that. That's a really big range. 12 hit points on level up for them. They increase their critical hit, their intelligence. Hunters are kind of cool because every time they hit something, they have a percentage chance based on their level to just outright kill it. So they could hit it with their bare hands, they could hit it with an arrow, whatever. There's a certain percentage chance that they'll just kill it. So the higher your hunter is leveled, the more chances they'll just kill things. So damage isn't so important with a hunter, it's just getting them leveled up so you kill things easy. Not so important in Bard's Tale 1, but in Bard's Tale 2 and 3, stuff starts to get a lot of hit points, a lot of armor class. That's not quite as easy to kill as stuff here in Bard's Tale 1. So hunters are pretty cool in that sense. Paladins are pretty much warriors, but they have a couple of pieces of equipment that they can use. 14 hit points there. That are unique to paladins. They don't quite have the number of swings per round at later levels that warriors do. But by the time Bard's Tale 3 comes around, a paladin is a really good option for a geomancer. So I have a paladin and a warrior because by the time I get to Bard's Tale 3, this is going to become a geomancer, and the warrior is going to stay the DPS tank. Paladins get a little spell resistance too, which is kind of cool if you put them in the front. You either want somebody with high spell resistance or high luck at slot number 1, because as you set off traps and stuff like that, it's going to check the first person in your party whether they get hit or not, or whether the party gets hit. So spell points, you're not going to get very many hit points as a spellcaster. I think you get like 6 to 10 hit points with maximum constitution. But whenever you level up, you can get up to 8 spell points. You might get 2, you might get 3, reload until you get 8. Because you never get a second chance, and there's only so many levels that you can actually ever get. I don't know what the maximum is. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. There's only so many times you're going to level up in the game, and spell points are very important. So I always try to max those. 3 hit points, 5 spell points. Like, I'll just show you here. I'll load the game and go for a much better level up on the magic users. Like I said, this is kind of fun for me. I won't spend too much more time here doing it, but I'm just showing you here that you kind of want to be careful on the level up. 3 spell points, 2 hit points. That's pretty weak. I'll just do it one more time, just to show the variety. And with the spellcasters, there's the range on level up. What? Dogs attacked me outside the review board? Firehorn these assholes. Alright, so I'll just level up each one of my magic users and just show you the range. It kind of sucks. The magic users are the hardest ones to kind of min-max, because they have a range of hit points they can get every level, they have a range of spell points they can get every level. So 2 hit points, 4 spell points. Really, I'd want that to be like 6 hit points, 8 spell points, 7 hit points, something like that. So Magic Woman, 1 hit point, 4 spell points. That's pretty weak. But that's how leveling up works. You go out in the field, you get a bunch of experience, you gotta go back to the review board and get your leveling up done there. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I leveled everybody up once, showed a bunch of combat, and hopefully didn't bore you too much. So this has been Bard's Tale 1 Remastered. Have yourself a great evening or day. Catch you later.